So the UPND has been on rampage to try and discredit the Patriotic Front and His Excellency, former 6th Republican President Edgar Chagwa. They are out there trying to portray how wicked and how bad the PF were under the watch of Edgar Chagwa. First of all, we want to say we do admit as the Patriotic Front that we made mistakes, and we do admit that some of our decisions and actions may have caused certain situations that are regrettable. But I want to tell Zambians that the UPND must stop using the dead to advance their personal political agendas, because you see, by UPND you no longer have clean hands. You are making us even question some of these deaths to say who really was behind these deaths, because when you show us a video of a young person looking vibrant and alive and the next thing they're dead, we are asking, how did you know that particular young person will be targeted with a fatal shot and they'll die? Those are the questions we're having, and we are wondering what type of heartless human beings are you that you can use such images consistently and provoking the pain to arise once again in those family members. What is your interest? What type of people are you at UPND? Chellah is there. You don't want the PF to come back. Well, ICO has gone to UKA. And it's not PF coming back, but it's a United Kwacha Alliance. It's Zambians coming together and saying, look, we have all hurt each other. We have all messed up. But how do we come together and charter a better Zambia? And besides, we never saw the unprecedented violence we're seeing under the UPND. The people, the way they're dying, especially institutional holders of office in government. There's been a lot of death. Maybe we have not even been paying attention, but now I'm paying attention. Remember how we had certain council, what do you call them, council, mayors, council chairpersons, such people. You remember how we had a number of them dying in accidents, and we just thought it was just accidents. I remember there was the time I was like, these accidents. We had a number of people working in council office bearers who were having crazy accidents. We had that. And the abductions under the UPN. Chellah, in case you don't know, you're saying no, PF was violence, we don't want the violence back. But under the UPN, you guys are scary. Okay? You're scary. We had the Hatembos even before you won an election. We had a situation of the Hatembos. It's the kidnapping and abduction is actually pointing at the UPND, because when you try to squeeze Banawaki saying what was she saying, Shanshani, there's a lady who came up and said, no, actually, I was there where I went. It was with UPND leaders at the time when the Hatembos had been abducted, and I there physically found the Hatembos in the hands of the UPND. Remember? Then we had the 13 young ladies who were abducted and kept for 8 months. You can't tell those young boys who were UPND affiliates were the ones responsible for stealing those girls and feeding them. That's a lie. Those young people were just the scapegoats. Obviously, big fish were involved. And that happened during the time of the UPND. Then we had the abduction and murder of the Mwense chairperson. Remember? Was a chairperson or a candidate? We did lose someone in Mwense. Remember, an office bearer in Mwense. We lost that man. He was abducted and he was found. People then didn't realize it was that he was abducted. They just said they found him parked somewhere, secluded, and I think he had a gunshot. He was dead next to the car. Remember? That's under the UPND. Then we've had JJ Banda, and he even clearly says, look, it's these guys who are operating at State House, Hamasaka, and Ngoma, who were part of the people who kidnapped me, and there's Mwinde. And up to today, none of them has been castigated or has been taken into custody by the police, nor have we heard that there was questioning. This same police who today are telling us that after the abduction and murder of Bomulea, we now hear that they're using sophisticated investigational tools to try and get to the root of that murder for Bomulea. Yet they failed up to this day, after months and months, to be able to use the same sophisticated tools to investigate and bring to book the culprits involved in the JJ Banda abduction. Because that nonsense propaganda to say, no, it was a PF orchestrated, we all know by now it's just rubbish. It's a lie. Okay, it's a lie. Because if it was a PF organized thing, you'd bring out the data. You have visual footage. Zambia has cameras everywhere. You would have had footage and you'd have shown us how his car was never blocked by anybody. You by UPND. Do you really think Zambians are dumb and we can't put 1 to 2 together? Yeah. And you know what? When you keep doing crazy criminal activities and Zambians seem to be quiet and they're just watching you and you think you're winning all the lies and all the fabricated stories you're making, you think you're just succeeding, you should actually worry. You should worry. Because such people behave like they're about to yeah, they just act like they've just burst and then it's a mess. The day of reckoning by UPND, I want to borrow the word used by Zambian whistleblower. The day of reckoning for the UPND is surely coming and it's fast approaching. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. Even the 800 kwatas you've been giving people in the compounds for, is it drought relief or whatever, saying people have been told, no, it's money from HH. Can HH give money? Tonga Mina stingy. I'm sure. Anyway, Chellah, we've seen so many people die under the UPND. We saw the shooting of a 15-year-old by ZNS. Under PF, you'd never hear of ZNS killing a person. But now under UPND, even ZNS has been there to kill people. And we are wondering what it was over millimil. And that young man was just minding his own business. And he got shot. And the worst part is we actually saw how he gets shot and how he drops. That's so painful. Yeah? That's so painful. This is under the UPND. The corruption under the UPND. Which minister is not being mentioned in corruption under the UPND? Chellah, you say I thought you almost had you almost have integrity, but mungulufi. You know, Chellah, sometimes why us because you we understand you are all confused because you were given a great opportunity by the UPND. They make you an ambassador to Brazil. You messed it up. You know, it's like your brain is not coordinated the right way. Remember how you were behaving that time with that colored woman? And yeah, okay. I think we won't even waste time. I think Bachelor Kwalokoka problem. You know, and you say you have the numbers. Of course, Zambians, not even just Zambians, the whole world. The more stupid things you do on social media, the more views you have, the more people come to watch. If I start doing these videos and I'm disrespectful, I'm idiotic, I'm telling you, people will be rushing to watch this. But because I'm disciplined, I have integrity, I have accountability for what I say, I won't get maybe the people watching it the way they would watch you. But it doesn't mean you have content, my brother. I think, my brother, you need to sit down. But anyway, I think you don't like advice on alakuleka thing. But otherwise, ECO only served about 6 years and some months, and he deserves to have a full term. Yeah, the way you want to deny him to reach 10 years in terms of being a president is the way I believe he has the right to go above 10 years because of his special situation. And the UPND, you want to stay and for another 7 years. You're even pushing agendas to increase tenure for being in government for HH for 7 years. To do what? To abduct more people. Even your own people. Zambezi East MP who is UPND, busy posting on social media and SOS, saying that people trying to kill me. If they kill me, just follow them. Apparently, these people who want the same position. Now, the question is, how does he get afraid like that? Unless he has actually practically seen that in the UPND, you can be eliminated for a position. Remember, we lost a Kawata MP. We're not thinking, maybe those people, council chairpersons in accidents, mayors in accidents. We're now asking questions. UPND, you're a dangerous organization. That's why how bad you were. But now we can see how bad. Because even this whole thing with Bamulea, the late Bamulea at IBA, and how the police have moved in to protect it. And then my own ideas, but I'll share when the time is right. I'll share when the time is right. I'll definitely share. But by UPND, kuyabebele. And if we in majority want ECL, which I believe we do, he will be there. If you try and stop it, we'll crash you on the way. Chellah Tukuta. You know, Chellah Tukuta. This is our country. Every UCA member, wherever you are, When you're walking, walk with pride. This is your country, and we are taking it back from the hands of the criminals and thugs.